Hello, all of my beautiful Cancer, Sun, Moon, and Rising sign friends. My name is LaChan with Power Life Hypnosis, and this is your April 2018 Love and Romance reading. As always, I would like to say thank you so much to all of those who have thumbs up and liked my videos. Thank you to all of those who have commented and shared my videos. Thank you to all of my old subscribers as well as all of my new subscribers. I appreciate the support from you all so much. If you'd like to book a private reading with me, you can do so through my website, POWERLIFEHYPNOSIS.com. You can also contact me at any time through the Instant Go app. The link for that is www.instantgo.com/PowerLifeHypnosis. You send me a message, I will respond within 24 hours. So, two short announcements that I would like to make. One, when the Mercury retrograde happened, I completely lost my voice and was unable to speak for several days. So the astrology videos, as you can see, are coming out now, the monthly videos, as well as private readings. So if you have booked a private reading with me, it is on its way. Also, I am going to start doing mid-monthly readings because I have recently started my High Priestess dedication period, and I am looking to be a channel for you all, so I am going to be coming out with more videos. So if you have not subscribed to my channel, please do so now for those upcoming messages. Alrighty, so if this reading does not resonate with you, please check your moon, sun, and rising sign videos because this is a general reading. The messages may or may not resonate. If they do not resonate, please check your moon, sun, and rising sign videos. Again, if they do resonate, please check your moon and rising sign videos because those videos may provide you with additional messages and provide you with an overall outlook of your love life during the month of April. Also, if you would like to book a future partner reading with me, so this reading includes details such as when and where you'll meet your future partner, your future husband, your future wife, your divine mate, when and where you'll meet this person, what this person will look like, how to recognize him or her, as well as a reading on how to align with him or her, you can do so through the description box below. You can also book a 10, 20, or 30-minute reading through the description box below as well, so please check that out. Alrighty, so I'm going to go ahead and get started with the information that I have for you. So for this month, what I am going to do is actually provide you with a little bit of astrology information, and then I'm going to go into your two predictions and then into your guidance. So regarding astrology, just some highlights about what's going on. So on the 2nd of April, it looks like Mars is going to be in your 7th house of partnerships along with Saturn. And it's interesting because Mars is a planet of action, moving forward. Saturn is a planet of restraint, of waiting, of moderation and preparation. So this may cause a situation where you may need to work on your love relationship with a partner, or if you're single, or however this resonates with you, you may have to work on, if not a partnership, if not working on a relationship, working on letting someone who you care for go. So that may be a theme, letting this person go during this time. Also, on the 10th of April, it looks like the Sun and Pluto are going to be square. So it looks like if you're trying to make amends with somebody during this time, during the beginning of April, it may be a little challenging. So my best advice for you when it comes to making amends with somebody would be to show them, not show them, but speak words of love. Tell them how much you miss them, or tell them that you care about them. Tell them, you know, how much they mean to you, as opposed to doing something such as gifts in order to win somebody back. So that is a small astrology portion regarding your love and romantic relationship. So look out for those days, the 2nd and the 10th. So now let's go ahead and move forward with your first prediction. Then I'll go into the rest of the information. So first, I chose a card to represent the overall energy for the love life of Cancer during the month of April. And I got the card here of attraction. Let's see where you can see this. Okay. Oh, there's a glare here. So this is a card of attraction, and it says you attract romantic love by enjoying this moment fully. So this is going to be your theme. So you may be looking at this picture, and I'm thinking about perfume. So you may be increasing your attractiveness. You may be attracting others to you. Others may find you very attractive at this time. Also, I'm hearing that during the month of April, it could be a good idea to be in your authentic zone and be authentically you and be yourself, because that's going to attract romance to you. Also, I'm hearing to, of course, engage in your life first and foremost, the things that make you happy, as you raise your attractiveness, as you raise your happiness, as you raise your energy, your vibrations. That is something that can attract others to you. You may also be very attracted to somebody during the month of April. So that is what I have for the theme. So let's move forward with your prediction. So for your first prediction with my Lenormand cards, I have here the snake. Let me see. Where can we see that? Okay. Well, you guys get it. The snake. That's Angelina Jolie. As well as the coffin card. And the clouds. Sorry guys, I realize that this is a little difficult to see. So I'll put these up again for you. So we have the snake, the coffin in the middle, and the clouds. Okay. So taking these three cards together, I can see here that many of us, because I am a Cancer as well, so I'll include myself in this. So many of us are going to be experiencing a situation during the month of April that will either be an ending to something, an ending to a relationship, an ending to a situation, or it's going to bring some sadness, some difficult feelings. And I'll go ahead and get into it. So the snake card is going to represent betrayal for some. For some of you might find yourself in a situation where you were betrayed by someone, and that's going to cause difficulty in your emotions. It can cause some sadness, some depression, or something like that. But it's going to cause some low emotions. And it may cause, again, some depression, some difficult thinking, some muddled thoughts, some confusion even, miscommunications, because that's what this cloud card stands for. This cloud card stands for sadness and thinking. It stands for confusion. It stands for difficult circumstances. Again, muddled thoughts. You could be using more drugs and alcohol during this time. There may be some challenges. Things may not work out exactly as you want them to. So that's one situation where there's a betrayal that leads to some sadness, some difficulty in thinking. And it looks like it's going to clear up, but that's going to be maybe later on in the month, or, you know, afterward, because we have the light side of the clouds going forward. But we have the dark side of the clouds. I know this is difficult to see, but we have the dark side of the clouds, and the dark side of the clouds is over here, which is next to the coffin card. So that's why I say, you know, the difficulty is going to be regarding this ending, but it will eventually clear. There could be a situation where there's another woman involved in your love life, and that may create some sadness, that may create an ending to a situation. So again, it looks like we're going to be facing a situation where there's either betrayal, somebody could be dishonest, lying, somebody could be, you know, manipulative, controlling, just not honest, and that may lead to an ending. For some of you, this may lead to an ending in sadness and confusion and difficult thinking. So for some of you, it could be that, and this is in particular for those of you who are female, which I know is most of my audience. So in particular, for those of you who are female, you may be on your grind. You may be really into your business, your work. You know, you may be really into making things happen. And that may end confusing thoughts. That may end sadness. That may end muddled thoughts and distorted thinking and sadness and things like that as well. So that's a positive spin on the situation, but that is one possibility for many of us. So again, either it's going to be some betrayal is going to lead to some difficult thinking, some betrayal is going to lead to an ending. It could be another woman involved in your love life, which is going to bring some difficulties, bring an ending. Or you may be all about your business, you may be all about your work, you may be very calculating how you go about your business and your work, and that may lead to the ending of sadness, ending to difficulty in thinking. So that's the different ways that this can go. So this is going to resonate in different ways for you all because this is a general reading. Okay, so moving forward with your second prediction, I am again using my love fortune telling cards, my love prediction cards, which I'm really enjoying these cards because I feel like they are very accurate. I do readings with them very often and I find them to be very accurate. So for those of you who are new to my channel, these cards, you know, they don't have any pictures or anything on them. They just have words, and I will go ahead and explain to you the predictions that I have here. So first off, the card on the bottom of the deck was difficult decisions. So you may have to make some difficult decisions during the month of April. It looks like you may have hidden feelings towards somebody, so you may not be coming out about how you feel about somebody, or somebody may not be coming out about how they feel about you. These are cards that popped out. So somebody's being secretive about their feelings, they're keeping their feelings to themselves, and they may not be coming forth and showing love. They may not be coming forth with any gestures of love, or again, show of love, because they are not being outward, being forthcoming about how they feel. So this can be you, Cancer. This can also be someone else being quiet about how they feel, not showing you that they do care for you. All right, so in the past, I'm gonna grab my deck here for some clarifiers. So in the past, it looks like there was a situation that came to completion for many of you. So it could be a relationship. I'm taking this to be a relationship. A relationship came to completion for many of you, or something came to completion within your love life, and that may have caused some dark night of the soul energy. It may have caused you to go within, you know, do some soul searching, figure out the problems, not the problems, but how you got to be in the position that you were in. Some of you may have felt stabbed in the back by somebody, again, or betrayed by somebody. But this is the past energy. And that makes sense because that also goes along with this stork card, because the snake card, because the snake card speaks of somebody, you know, betraying somebody, stabbing somebody in the back. So in the past, it looks like many of you Cancers have felt this energy. Nevertheless, it looks like many of you received a love offer after this betrayal, after this dark night of the soul energy, or you could have still been in this energy. However, you received a love offer from someone, and this can be the person who you completed this situation or this cycle with, or this can be somebody new. There was a love offer which improved the conditions of your love life, and it actually brought a lot of healing to you in your love life. So what's going on now, I see these improvements and this healing happening now. So you may still be in this energy. Let's see. You may be healing from a situation in which you felt there was a disproportionate amount of control. Somebody may have been very controlling with you. There may have been some manipulation that you were dealing with. And for some of you, this could be a need to complete this cycle of being controlled or feeling controlled or controlling others. You know, this could be the opposite way around. So it looks like many of you have let go. Or if you have not let go of somebody, you will be letting go of somebody in the near future. during the month of April. So you're going to be letting go of somebody. And again, this is likely this person who you had this energy with in the past, where there was control and manipulation. So for some of you, these are two different people that are present in this reading. Someone who you had a completion with, that there was this, control, manipulation, this difficult energy with, this betrayal. And there was, for some of you, a love offer from somebody new. So again, this is either going to be the same person, but for many of you, this is going to be somebody new. I see here that you're going to be letting go of this past relationship, letting go of this past person, where you may find that there was some codependency between you and this person. You know, you needed this person for something. They needed you for something. I just heard ego. So maybe somebody needed somebody for their ego, or maybe for financial reasons, maybe because they wanted somebody to fill a void. But I do see here some difficult energy, but it looks like you're going to be letting this go. You're going to be letting go of this person. You're going to be letting go of this codependent energy here. And you're going to be more detached from this situation. So there's going to be detachment going on within your love life. Detachment from this past. Detachment from this person. Which is good, because it looks like this is bringing healing. So moving forward, it looks like there's going to be some slow movement within your love life, but there's going to be progress. But there looks like there may be some some conversations going on between you and somebody else. So it could be this past love, it could be somebody new. Some conversations about some secrets. Some conversations maybe about these hidden feelings. But there's going to be some conversations that may take place in secret, or about some secrets. So somebody may contact you, you may contact somebody else about something that is hidden. Also, Mercury is in retrograde until the 15th. And during this time, this is a good time for people to return to our lives. Or not a good time, because it could be for better or for worse. But this is usually a time where people are going to return to our lives that are from the past. If you would like to return to someone, if you would like to go back to somebody, maybe somebody who you're not talking to, a former lover, during this time will be a good time to go ahead and do so. Also during Mercury retrograde, we're revisiting themes. So you could be revisiting this past relationship and detaching from this situation, detaching from the codependency, the codependent thinking, the codependent way of being with this person. I see that there's going to be some excitement coming up for you in your love life. Okay, so I see some excitement coming up, and this may occur while you are away from this person. So you may be spending some time in isolation away from this situation, in contemplation away from this situation, thinking about it. But I'm hearing to say, don't spend too much time thinking about it. Put more energy in thinking about yourself. Or if you do want to revisit this situation, how to move forward in a way that would be more beneficial, that would behoove you at this time. I do see here that you're going to be receiving some messages. You may be having some conversation. Okay, so I'm seeing here that there may be, for some of you, a male who is younger. I'm going to say under the age of 50. There's going to be a male who's going to bring some excitement. This could be through conversation. So I do see that coming up in the future. Let's see if there's anything else here. Yeah, and I see that you're going to be rejecting this situation where you felt like there was a codependency, or maybe you felt like you were addicted to somebody, or there was just some addictions within this situation, or anything like that. I see you're going to be rejecting that energy, and you're going to be moving forward to something more beneficial for you, something that's happier for you, that feels better for you. Okay, so that completely makes sense with this Lenormand spread as well, because I see now, looking at that spread with the snake, the coffin, and the clouds, in conjunction with the spread that I have here, there was some betrayal that occurred. There was some difficulty. There was some control manipulation that occurred in the past. And it looks like you're going to be ending that dynamic. You're going to be, letting that go, ending that dynamic. And again, this is a good time to do this during the Mercury retrograde. And it looks like, for many of you, it may cause some difficulties in thinking. This could also be saying you're just ending a situation that wasn't good for you. So moving forward is going to bring happiness. It's going to bring healing. It's going to bring, an increase of emotional wellness. But we do have to go through this energy first. So that's what I have here. Okay, I have this other little deck. I'm going to try it with you guys and see what guidance I get here before I move into the rest of your guidance. Okay, so the 3 cards I have here, I have reconnect. So you could be reconnecting with somebody, or you could be, again, turning your attention back to this situation. You could be wanting to reconnect with somebody, or this could be saying to reconnect with yourself, reconnect with your positive energy, reconnect with the love that you have for yourself. And I also have here chase the light, and I like this card because to me it signifies, for example, the is it called the scarab? I think the Egyptian, the beetle that is completely blind, and it always moves forward in the direction, it follows the sun, it chases the light, it chases the happiness, it chases illumination, as opposed to chasing darkness. So keep moving forward in a way that is healing, that is beneficial for you. And if there's something that you have to revisit to clear out of your life, to show more love for yourself, then go ahead and do so. What I'm hearing is, think about your self-love, your love for yourself, and have enough respect, have enough love, appreciation for yourself to leave behind anything that does not serve you, anything that does not feel good to you. Especially if it was somebody who was not putting forward everything that you were putting forward. Especially if it was somebody that was, not treating you as you should have been treated, or somebody was making you feel a way that was unnecessary. Okay. And I do have divine timing here, so everything will work out in its own time. Everything will work out for you. And sometimes we have to clear out the old to allow the new in. We have to clear out what's not serving us to allow something better in. One train, the next train cannot come before the old one leaves the station. The next bus can't come before the old one leaves the station. A new love can't come if we don't let go of past situations that no longer serve us, or people that no longer serve us. Think about, again, what you are attracting to you. Think about what you're attracting to you. Because if we spend our time focused on things that make us unhappy, that's what we're going to attract more of. That's the energy that we're bringing into our space, versus moving forward towards the light, moving forward towards love. Okay, so for your guidance here, I have, one second, let me lay these out. Okay, so I'm using my Wisdom of the Oracle cards this month for this reading. And I have 3 cards here and the card on the bottom of the deck for the overall energy. So the card on the bottom is, ooh, it's difficult. Okay. Number 20, Imagine. I know that is a little difficult to see because of the glare there. But this card is number 20, Imagine. I have here, come to the edge. I wish you guys can see this better. I apologize for that. But I do have, this card says come to the edge. There you go. You can kind of see it there. Come to the edge, card number 36. I have deep knowing. There we go. All right. I had to change the lighting there. So deep knowing. Let me back this up. Again, imagine. Imagine. Come to the edge. Deep knowing, card I just showed in the reverse, and higher power that also came out in the reverse. Okay, so sorry again for the lighting, but I'll go ahead and tell you the guidance that I get from these cards, which is actually very good guidance, and it somewhat follows what I was just saying. So the card here on the bottom of the deck is number 20, imagine. So this is within your partnerships. Okay, so this card is speaking of using your imagination in order to manifest your ideal circumstances, in order to manifest what it is that you really want within your love life. Because what you imagine transpires in your life. So if we imagine, for example, fearful situations, if we imagine that we're unworthy of love, if we imagine that everybody's out to get us, if we imagine that there's no good men or there's no good women, or, you know, whatever have you, if we imagine these things, this is the energy that we're going to attract, and we're going to bring more of that to us. So this is saying to use your imagination in a positive way, because again, your imagination is what is, you know, the key to manifesting your desires. So it could be a good idea to have some time, take some time to daydream. Daydreaming is great because we think about what it is that we really want, and we get to feel the emotions of having that in that moment. It could be a good time to visualize as well. Practice meditation, visualization of what it is that you really want, because all of that will serve to bring that energy to you. It's going to attract these circumstances to you. What we imagine, you know, we attract. So also, this is saying that when it comes to romantic relationships, when it comes to other people, relationships are about relating. So there could be a situation where, you know, we may be imagining a connection with somebody or daydreaming a connection with somebody. But remember that relationships are about relating. So if we truly want to be in a happy relationship, if we are single and we want to be with someone new, you know, then we have to actually put our effort into relating with somebody, and we have to put our efforts and our thoughts more into reality, as opposed to this connection that we may be imagining with somebody. So I feel like that kind of just contradicted what I said, because I'm saying imagination, use your imagination, but also, you know, focus on reality. But they're actually two separate concepts. Again, use your imagination in a positive way to visualize, to imagine the circumstances that you want when it comes to your love life. Nevertheless, if you are focusing on a particular individual and you're more in your head and daydreaming and imagining this, remember that that's not a relationship. So it could be a good idea to actually put forth that action into this situation. This can also be saying that somebody who has the qualities that you are seeking is near. So this will be a good time to, for example, manifest. Write down what it is that you want in your partner, because by doing so, you're going to attract that to you. Okay, so the next card that I have here is Come to the Edge. This is card number 36. So it's speaking of some kind of ending going on. So this could be an ending regarding, this card Come to the Edge speaks of having courage. So it could be the end of fear, ending fearful energy. This card speaks of coming to the edge of your comfort zone and trusting that if you step off the edge of your comfort zone, that spirit, God, universe, your higher powers, your guides will catch you. And they're encouraging you to come to the edge of your comfort zone at this time. So this is saying to take a leap of faith when it comes to love, when it comes to romance, when it comes to a new situation, if there's somebody new, or if you are clearing out some old energy. You may be facing the unknown when it comes to your love life, but this is what you are encouraged to do at this time. So that is a very good thing to do. So this is also saying that when it comes to relationships and when it comes to relating to other people, it may be difficult, especially if we've been betrayed in the past, to be vulnerable, to speak our needs, speak our desires, speak who we are, what we want, what our expectations are. However, if you are feeling called to do these things, if you would like to speak up about these things, this is a good time to do that. Be honest about who you are. Show who you really are. You don't have to hide. Show who you are. Speak about what you want. Speak about, what you desire. And doing so is going to bring to you the circumstances, the situations that you desire. If you take one step towards the gods, they will take 10 steps towards you. Take one step towards the gods by manifesting, by requesting from your higher power what you want, and trusting that you shall receive it. So the next card that I have here is this Deep Knowing card. And this Deep Knowing card speaks of, this is a 7. This is speaking of introspection, going within. You may be on empathy overload at this time and very, very sensitive. So you may be suffering from some kind of psychic exhaustion at this time regarding your love life. You may have spent too much energy thinking about the situation, or however this resonates with you. However, this is a good time to set energetic boundaries when it comes to certain situations, when it comes to people. If something is lowering your vibrations, if something is not serving you, then this is a good time to set an energetic boundary, around yourself from these lower vibrations, from these energies. If anything takes you out of your zone, if anything takes you out of where you feel best, unless it's yourself, walking out of your comfort zone or moving forward out of your comfort zone, then it's a good idea to set a boundary around this and practice self-care, practice self-love. That is very important for us Cancers at this time. And also with this number 4, this higher power card, so this is speaking of gaining, sorry, I know you couldn't see that, but this is speaking of gaining stability, gaining security. Also, this could be angelic healing going on. And this is going to occur by thinking about, really noticing, maybe revisiting, becoming aware of where our attention is going to when it comes to our primary thoughts. In particular in love, because this is a love reading, lovers, past loves, whatever the situation is. This is saying to be mindful about where your energy is going to. Like with this imagined card, be mindful about where your energy is going to. Because if your energy is going to something that is draining to you, if your energy is going to something that's giving you psychic exhaustion, then this is the place that you are manifesting from. So if you are spending time, for example, thinking about the betrayal that occurred in the past, the ending of a situation, if you're spending time thinking about these types of energies, you're going to attract more of that energy to you versus looking at the present, and using this as a time to manifest what it is that you really want. I'm thinking about one card in this deck called Here and Now, in which, and I just saw the card in my third eye in the reverse. And the meaning of that card is not focusing too much on the past, because when you focus too much on the past, you leak power. When you focus too much on the present, and on the future and how things are going to work out, you leak power. The only time that is available, the only time that is important, the only time that matters is right now. So think about where you are giving your attention, where you are putting your attention, because you want to put it towards you know, cultivating more love in your life, and that's going to occur through cultivating more self-love. The more we love ourselves, the more love we attract from others, the more love we can give away. We cannot give away what we don't have. You know, if we only have $10 and somebody asks us, you know, for change for 100, we don't have that. So we have to cultivate self-love in order to fully give it away. And I'm feeling like for many cancers, that is, you know, a big part of the situation. Many cancers may have not had enough self-love, which may have led to codependency. We may have been looking for love in all the wrong places. But that's an energy that we're going to be, again, clearing out. So it's not a good time to focus on past failures in relationships, resentments, betrayals. Focus on what is going on now and working with your higher power to manifest, to bring about the ideal circumstances. And Cancers, we're very good at that manifesting. We're very good with manifesting energy, you know, with manifesting circumstances, you know. So focus on now and manifesting the best circumstances moving forward and leaving behind, you know, stepping out of your comfort zone, leaving behind what you already know. And for some of you, I'm feeling as though this may be, you know, if you know difficulties in relationships, if that's a pattern for you, then this is a good time to stand at a higher ground and look at the situation, revisit it during this Mercury retrograde, look at the situation for what it is, all the constituents of the situation from this higher perspective in order to do something different moving forward. Think about what you are attracting to you. You know, work with your higher power, turn to your higher power to manifest your ideal circumstances, and turn away from anything that lowers your vibration or takes you, you know, out of your space of self-love. All right, so that is the guidance that I have for you. I decided to pull one card as well. From, I think this is like the Gemstone Angels deck or some, I'm sorry, I don't know the name of the cards. And then I'll get into your postcard. So this card is regarding your love life, Sapphire. So the guidance here is easy does it. Your health, happiness, and abundance require a gentle approach to life and work. So be gentle with yourself through this process. Be gentle with yourself if there's something that you are clearing out of your energetic space during the month of April. This can also be a good time to meditate, as Sapphire is associated with the crown chakra. So this can be a good time to meditate on the crown chakra, as that is where your Kundalini energy, it meets and it unites with your cosmic energy. So meditating, working with the crown chakra is also a good idea for Cancers during the month of April. Ooh, this reading came out long. Okay, so I'm going to pull a postcard from Spirit because I love these messages, and then I will wrap your reading up. Okay. My lovely Cancers, the message I have for you says, dearest you, we have something exciting to share with you. You are a manifesting master, which is what I just said. See, confirmed, stamp, confirmed right there. You are a manifesting master, and you don't even know it. Some of you do, but to those of you who don't know it, if you don't know, now you know. One thing that I just heard is to write down your life story as in how you want it to transpire. So this will be kind of using your imagination, you know, using your manifestation abilities to think about what it is, you know, how you want your ideal circumstances to be in love, and write out a story as if that is true. You know, your name, you know, my name is, and I live in this and this place, you know, I have this amazing partner. You can write a letter to your partner even if you don't have this person in your life. That's something that actually worked for me several years ago. Actually, my first time attracting a partner with with the law of attraction, you know, when it first was coming about, I wrote a letter to my partner who I had not met yet, and very soon after, this person came into my life. So you can write a story about, you know, your life. I live with this person in this place, and, you know, however that is, in the present tense. Make sure you put some feeling behind it, or you can write a letter to this person, however you manifest, however, whatever works for you. Visualization works for many. Singing works for some. Okay. There will always be enough of everything that you need in your life. Money, opportunities, love, kindness. So whatever you're asking guidance about, have faith and be open to the many ways in which you will experience prosperity. Spirit is the source of your supply. So your higher power. Once again, your higher power is the source of your supply. Here, let's put that in the upright. I want that in the upright. Even though I know, I'm so sorry, you guys. You can't see it very well, but this is the higher power card. The universe is always reflecting back to you what you believe. Exactly. Exactly. That's a magic card. So whenever you fall into insecurity, you will be shown an illusion as if your fear were real. So you got to step out of that energy. Step out, step away from your comfort zone. If, you know, telling yourself that you're not worthy, telling yourself that, you know, you're not going to have what you want, or being insecure is what is home for you, step out of your comfort zone and see what happens. You'll be shown an illusion as if your fear were real. But the truth is that the universe is abundant. You are and always have been enough, and abundance is your natural state. If you can imagine something consistently as truth, you can and will create it. You are so on the right path now. Keep believing, then the seeing happens. Perfect. Perfect. Okay, so those are the messages that I have for you, my lovely Cancers. Thank you so much for watching this reading. I hope that I was able to provide you with some useful guidance and useful messages for your love and romantic relationship during the month of April 2018. So please thumbs up, like this reading. If the messages resonate with you, please comment, please share, please subscribe to my channel if you have not done so already. I'll be having mid-monthlies coming up soon. I'm very excited about that. I love you all so much. If you'd like to book a private reading with me, you can do so through the description box below. You can also do so at my website, POWERLIFEHYPNOSIS.com. Again, private readings are on their way out. So for those of you who have booked them, you know, they are coming. Mwah. I love you guys so much, and thank you again. Bye, my lovely Cancers.